皆さんこんにちは。北イギリス在住のフォーギン夫婦のMINAです。はい。ということで今日もMINAのゆるゆるとしたラジオを始めていきたいと思います。スペシャルなゲストが来てくださってるということではい、ご紹介しましょう。フォーギン夫婦のトミーさんです。拍手。よろしくお願いします。はい、ということで前回は、イギリスと言ったら日本の方ってやっぱりすごい紅茶飲む国なんでしょって思うと思うんですけども、実際に毎日ティーはしますか？イギリスはパブが有名ですけど、その飲酒運転、お酒を飲んで、車を運転すること、これはイギリスだとどうなんですか？家の前の歩道に止めるんですよ、みんな。ヒーティング、これ後ろのこの機械、皆さん何か分かりますかね？体温が高いと思うんですけども、どう思いますか？今回はイギリスの実際に住んで思うこととか、ちょっと不思議なこと、ちょっとあれこれ日本と違うなみたいなところをトミーさんに質問していきたいと思います。まずは家をね、靴を履いて行くじゃない、みんな。
I think that's kind of case by case. Not now, not so popular.
履かない人もいる？
Yeah. Especially like because people wearing slippers inside. But it's not like you go inside and don't take the shoes. Get out, Janai, you know? Like, what are you doing, you know? Some people feel like that, but mostly it kind of okay, especially if you have the wood floor. Because people think like, oh, it's easy to clean. Yeah. Maybe if you have kind of like us, like carpet, kind of, what are you doing? You know, like harder to clean. But I agree. I think it's definitely older style too.
じゃあ昔はみんな靴履いて。
I think so, yeah. Yeah.
そう、うち今靴脱いでるんですけど、トミのお父さんお母さんのお家はもう靴履いてるよね。犬3匹いるから、もう犬がねヤードを行ったり来たりするから、fair enough って感じ。多分
ママ大変、毎日
ね、ソファーとかも毎日めっちゃ掃除してる。あとはもうこの間ね、ヒーティングが壊れたんですよ。で業者の人来てくれて、そうで私ちょっと出かけてたんで、先で帰ってきたら彼いて靴履いてましたね。しかも玄関の前に私たちの靴いっぱい置いてあるから kinda easy guess じゃない？
But it's interesting because usually in Japan when I'm working I always have to bring 2 pairs of shoes to work. Inside shoes and outside shoes.
Yeah.
So when I'm go inside the ojaksan no ye wearing like a clean shoes and then going outside change to the dirty shoes. Here maybe Shokunin's gonna kind of wear like what we call overshoe. So even if they're wearing a shoe, like kind of plastic, go outside the shoe so they don't want to take the shoes off, they can go inside.
Okay.
But
そうだからいいんですけどそうだから日本はね、だいたい靴を脱いで上がる習慣があるから、そういうのでちょっとびっくりしたですね。はい。でそれに紐づいて、さっきのトミのお父さんとお母さんのお家じゃないけど、ワンちゃん飼っている家庭、日本だとペットシーツみたいなのにおしっこするじゃん、うんちとか。
kind of I understand like if you live in mansion.You know, dog have to pee a lot. So depending on the size of the dog, can't go out like 10 times per day, you know? So I understand. My parents using too when they're not at home. If the dog's inside the house, they're using the pet sheet.
そう、イギリスはなんかそのヤード、お庭があるお家はだいたいそこでおしっことか、うんちを自然の状態で
I think in Japan too, like a lot of yard don't really have the fence, high fence or something, you know, kind of not so private. So kind of 心配はワンちゃんの外行くじゃない？
そうだね、逃げちゃうからね。そういう違いもあるなっていうのと、あとはよく虹が出ますね。
Yeah.
そうよくね、急に雨が降ったりとか、今晴れてますけど、急に曇ったりとか、急に雪が降ったこともありますね。そうだから天気はコロコロするのでよく虹が出ますね。はい
いいのポイント
ね。そう、あとはこれはどうなんだろう。日本はさ、もうオーバーワーク文化、残業文化、もう残業はステータスみたいなところがまだまだありますけど、イギリスはどうですか？残業、オーバーワーク。
ダメ
い
い方。
多分トミが言いたいのは、残業をして日本の場合って、もし残業をしても仕事のそのものによっては残業したお金が支払われないとか、あといくらまでだったら支払いますとか、その1 month で kinda limited
Yeah.
The pay the limited. Even if over the limited, not gonna pay in
Yeah.
Japan.
そう
Sometimes. そうだけどイギリスだとこれは違法ってことだよね。そうだからちゃんとオーバーワークした分は絶対払わなきゃいけないし、なんならその普通の給与より高いお金、
Yeah, no matter how much you're working, have to pay. Can't expect to do for free.
Yeah.
You know, like ちょっと段取りがありますよ or like 片付け
じゃあボランティアはダメってこと
そう
ね。
そう volunteer you can do.
Yeah, have to be agree by myself, right?
Yes, yeah, yeah.
I wanna be volunteers
Yeah.
after work, so.
Yeah.
はい、ということで、残業の文化がちょっと違う。続いて、先輩後輩、例えば年齢が上の人とか、あとは長くね、ここで働いてる人とか、そういうなんか先輩とか、あとは遅く入ったから後輩とか、そういう文化がいろいろありますが、イギリスはどうですか？
なし There's no senpai and kohai or but of course you have to respect it's more everyone kind of equal, not someone is below, someone is above. Of course there's still like example of like class, like lower middle class, like but say like someone's older than you at the work, you don't have to do everything they say. You know, if you know more, maybe I learn like a new technique or gijutsu or something, right? And they don't know. I don't have to do their way. I can do my way. But I think Japan kind of opposite, right? Like you have to kind of do what the senpai know.
Yeah, no matter what, 先輩is 先輩。
Yeah.
So even if work is not good,
Yeah.
先輩is 先輩。
So I think maybe it's true. I never really work office. But in Japan, I feel like experience is the only kind of way, or time is the kind of way to get promotion, like more money to get the kyuryo. But actually hopefully, I don't know 100%, but in UK, it's more like effort. Like if you're good at your job or if you're smart or work hard. Not just, oh, he's been here for 5 years, let's promote him or something, you know? I'm sure there's still some company like that, but it's not good for a company in my opinion. It's more in Japan. I think because you're kind of expected to stay with company for a long time, that's kind of like, we call it like dangling a carrot before them. So ちょっと reward がある. There's a reward for staying for a long time. You know, like, you can a little bit more, like, coming, you know? Keep them there. They want it, so they say, oh, you stay here, you're gonna get more and more money, and we can't. But in England and America, I think, especially, I feel like I'm not getting paid enough money. And I'm not gonna get promoted. I'm just gonna go to a different job. It's fine to change job. There's not so much pressure, you know? I'm not sure about before. If you want to get bigger kyuryo, bigger salary, you have to change job. That's the best way to get a big jump in the salary. So if you stay the same job, your salary is not gonna go up that much. But if you change job, maybe way more. So.
なんか日本は転職、例えばその新卒の方のその雇用のやっぱり一番トップがさ、大学をグラジュエートしてからの仕事、いいカンパニーに行きやすい。It's easy to go good company like in so far in Japan, really. But that's why like have to be continue like if people able to go pretty good company. So it's pretty afraid to change their work or something. Even if no good scenario or something. そう、インタビューするまでも大変だからエントリーをいっぱいして、どんどんなんかいいところに仕事をつく、もしその仕事入った先でまた違うところのねいい会社があったら、迷わずそっちに行く。でそれをその会社側がなんか止めたりとかね、Please be here, stay here or something, no cancel.
Well, they can. They may be gonna offer you more money if you say, "Oh, I'm gonna quit" or something like that.
なるほど。Interesting. 日本もちょっとずつ変わってきてると思うし、例えば私のねパパとかママの世代は長く続けることに意味がある。Until retire.
But what if like the company bye bye? I don't know how to explain.
Yeah. So that's why it's
and you
now
wanna, like,
it's
find
have
a new
to
job.
change.
So
have
then,
to change.
okay.
I really would like to change the like depends on the work, the company. So はい。まあでもそのイギリスのそうだから何の話してた？
先輩後輩。
そう戻るけど、その先輩後輩の文化、だから長く勤めてるからといって その優遇されるかって言ったら、それはまあそのもちろん長く続けてて経験もあるし、その経験がゆえにね、すごくいいエフォートがある人はもちろんハイレベルだけど、例えば1年目でも2年目でも仕事ができる人がやっぱりねリーダー格になるし、あとは例えばその先輩だからって、まあ、リスペクトしてないわけじゃないけど、その話し方とかさ It's kind of same the atmosphere、じゃない、talking especially、そうだからそのもっとこう日本のねそのピリピリしたその緊張感が仕事にねプラスに働く方もいれば、やっぱどの人とも普通にねコミュニケーション取りつつ仕事でのリスペクトを忘れないっていう形がいいなっていう人はイギリスは向いてますよね、とは思います。はい、あとはイギリスに引っ越してからトミのお父さんとかトミのお友達 Are you alright? って聞かれるの。そのハローハローみたいな Are you alright? って言われるの。あとスーパー行ってもそう、なんか Hiya, Are you alright? って最初
But you don't say Are you alright? You say alright.
Alright, yeah.
Or for us it's Arit.
Arit?
Dialect. Arit.
方言
Yeah, 方言。
そう
But alright.
いつもその alright って言われると私なんか大丈夫かなみたいな、なんか大丈夫って聞かれてるニュアンス、日本人からするとなんかちょっと心配になる、自分が大丈夫かもみたいな気持ちになるんだけど、まあそれがね例えば挨拶だって分かっててもちょっとなんかI'm fine みたいな、私大丈夫だけど何みたいな気持ちになるんだけど、あの時はどうやって答えればいいんですか？
Well, no, the thing is, no matter what, answer is always going to be yes. Say alright, you can just say, oh, alright, like kind of like same as French. You can say ça va, ça va, ça va. Always same thing.
サバはわかるけど alright って
It's same meaning, like how are you? It's exactly the same. Ça va? You good? Kind of question.
You good?
So as I'm good, you good? Same thing. But the kind of nuance with English people is always going to say, even if it's the worst day of my life, I'm going to say yes. That's just the culture. If someone says like, oh no, you know it's really, really bad time, you know? So, what's wrong? そんな感じ. You know they're having a really hard time.
So もう alright って聞かれるとでちょっと戸惑う。
Just greeting. So, hello, but hello is kind of weird for us, I think. Hiya.
Hiya は言うね。そうだからやっぱ日本でなんか英語をねエデュケーションで勉強してると How are you? I'm fine. Thank you. And you? ですよ。これですよ。
Ari, I'm Ari. How are you? Ari?
アリってアリ？
難しいね日本語。
Ali
A-L-R 難しい。Al-reet.
Al-reet.
そう。
Reet.
Reet.
Al-reet. そうだから皆さんイギリスに来たらオーライって聞かれたら、オーライって答えればいいってことですね。
I'm alright.
I'm alright. はい、これはちょっと言いたかった。じゃああとは何かありますか？じゃあこれはイギリスで変だよねっていうのあります？
English people don't like saving money.
そうだね。
But I think there's a reason. 意味がある。
意味があるの？これ。
Yeah. So I think majority of English people are kind of living what's called paycheck to paycheck.
Paycheck to paycheck?
So they get paid, pay the bill, pay the rent, maybe not much left. Just a little bit. You know, and then waiting until next month.
So suddenly you wanna need the money? What's gonna happen?
It's difficult. It's hard. That's a huge problem in England right now. The problem is everything else becoming more expensive, like buying the house, buying the car, food. But the curio is staying the same. It's inflation. It's starting in Japan too now. So if I'm gonna save the money, it's gonna disappear anyway. You know, there's gonna be some problem. So instead, I want to enjoy with my like family or kids or something, and go holiday or something. I think it's not bad, you know, but I think you should save some money for emergency. Luckily in UK, the kind of emergency you have in other country like America, like a health problem or accident, you don't have to pay money.
じゃあいくらあったらお金持ってるって思う？
It depends, that's case by case, but I think most people have like £1,000, 15万みたい. Kind of feel like, oh, I have money saved. So
いや本当にもうだからトミちゃんがお金持ってるって言ったら私が持ってる感覚、その日本人の人が例えばお金貯蓄がありますとか貯めてありますそれなりにはって言ってる額と比べ物にならない。例えば日本だったら多分300万500万ぐらいあったらまあぼちぼちありますみたいなことを言うと思うんだよね。300万あっても多分そんなないですよみたいな 言うと思うんだけど、基本的にみんなお金持ってますか、土地買えますかって、うちないですって言うと思うんですけど、そうイギリス人のお金ありますは本当に don't trust、 本当にじゃない、あんまりこうちゃんと持ってるって言ってて、ちゃんと持ってる人って、
But I think even if they do have money in England, they're not gonna say, "Oh, I have money."
いや
You know, it's kind of rude.
じゃあお金持ってるって言ってる人はトランスしちゃダメだし、持ってないっていう話。
Yeah, they're not gonna. No one's ever gonna say, "Oh, I have money." You know, no one's ever gonna say that. So. I think a lot of it has to do possibly in Japan, you kind of stay with your parents for a long time, right? You know, 25歳, 26歳, something like that. England don't do that. Kind of like as soon as possible. And this is, I don't think it's perfect, you know? I think staying with your parents is a good idea. As long as you can get along, it's a good way to save money. But I think in England, there's a lot of pressure to go to university or move out of the house, like 18歳. You want to move out.
ハリーポッターもそうだもんね。
Yeah, exactly. 18歳. Bye bye, you know? I think the problem is then, I don't know about Japan, but you go to university, you have a lot of debt. You owe a lot of money after. So kind of that's where the money goes. And so you're already paying, the rent is just going up and up and up. Even when you're a student, maybe paying like 5万 just for a room.
高いね。
So that's why it's kind of hard to save. There's no kind of good point to start saving money. But I think, say you live with your parents from 18歳, kind of more easy to save money. You know, you don't have to pay the rent every month. So kind of have a little bit saved and then start. But I think a lot, not everyone of English people don't really think about that or aren't taught that. So that's kind of why they don't have good like standard for money. Yeah.
日本人は keeping money するの好きなんですよ。making money.
Saving money in the bank, right?
Yeah.
What about inflation going up? The money is losing, technically. So it's just personal. Like investing is a better choice, right?
日本人もケチというか、安い広告スーパーでトマトが安かったら、トマトをそこに買いに行くし、キーピングマニーするのが好きだからね。イギリスも結構ケチですよね。
そう
なんか皆さんね、あんまりこうもう今日が良ければいいみたいな、そういうわけでもなく、だから生活費が高いってことですね。貯めてるほど余裕がないっていうことですね。というわけで、今回は長くなりましたが、じゃあまた次の回でお会いしましょう。ゲストのトミーさんでした。ありがとうございました。
ゲストもう一個ある。
バイバーイ。
バイバイ。